Hello, 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 hello. Good evening, good morning, good day, good night. How are you guys? Welcome to the stream. This is the Fantastic Unicorn King, and finally, we're going to continue the Outer Worlds playthrough. I don't even remember what we were doing. I think we were in this billionaire planet or something, doing some shenanigans over there. Anyway, without further ado, let's continue. I have my drink. I just have something to eat, so we are ready. Okay, let's try to remember what we were doing. Okay, let's try to advance your main quest. So we can talk with the guards. This is a bar, I think. Who the fuck are you?
Hey, stand back, you. I'm part of Minister Clark's personal detail, and that means you gotta keep 5 feet back at all times.
What? Hello, Namaya. Welcome to the stream. How are you?
Of course not. But I'm not on the job right now. The others took me out to celebrate on account of me just getting hired and all. He's basically the most important person in the colony, which makes me the most important guard in the colony. Yeah. That means I got a key to the minister's estate, my own personal UDL-issued shotgun. They don't give those out to just anyone. Yep, I've nearly made it to the top, my friend. I'm just 2 promotions away from on-the-job bathroom breaks. That's a great idea! I'll have a Spectrum vodka. Oh, he's medium height with like medium colored hair and like a kind of
What is a
medium
medium color
face.
hair?
Just like in his posters.
What the freak is this?
Everyone tells me he's very private. Here's to me. Hey, you were really great. Have I told you that? We should be friends. Wow, listen to me. I'm soaked. I should probably slow down before I'm face down on the tile somewhere. Who am I kidding? I could have another. You got another?
I don't know. I have another? Yes, I do.
It's not every day you get your dream job, right? Wow, you got like this crazy energy. Has anyone ever told you that? You're like a manosaur. You got a manosaur energy. Oh, Laws. I gotta stop. I'm seeing at least 2 of you. I really shouldn't. I'll have the worst hangover.
Nonsense. You've got another in you. Doctor's orders.
Guess I can't argue with that. Yeah. Was that one supposed to taste like Purple Berry Crunch? Or am I just tasting breakfast? I don't feel so good. I think I'm gonna be sick. I just need to sit down.
What? The guy just died. Hey, don't open the fucking door. There's a dead person inside the bar. Okay, this is no good. Let's flee. Let's flee the crime scene before someone's noticed. Why there is a hole in the wall over here? I don't know.
Is one healthy if they are well adjusted to a sick society?
Oh, there's something there. And I want to get it. Oh shit.
What's going on here? What do you think you're doing?
What do you care?
Ah, sorry for the misunderstanding. Out with it, you wretched contraption!
So, Vicky.
I don't know, Namai. The guy just
You may address
drank
me,
3
however.
bottles of vodka. I don't think that's enough to kill someone, right?
It is. You're really gonna let me run with that, aren't you?
Why
Right?
wouldn't I?
I mean, I don't think so. Look at this, we're in the river. Ow. Oh, there's stuff over there. Maybe I should explore the river. The IRL. Maybe I should oh shit, I cannot open this bullshit. Why I cannot open that? It's because I am not using my opener. Of course. Now I can. Opener.
Great work.
River seems like a good place to look for goodies. What the fuck? What is going on?
Keep your eyes out for dissidents.
Who the fuck are you? Why are you watching me? Bye.
I can take a hint.
I'm scared.
Hey, soldier. You can't just wander around. Me? I'm watching for suspicious activity. Well, when you put it that way. Look, I don't have any visitors on file today. UDL related or otherwise. I won't report this, but you need to...
Come inside, B-Car. Max, come inside, Jesus Christ. Thank you. You're making me lose my time.
How did you get in here?
What do you care? How do I get it? Are you a
You're not one of my guards. What are you doing here?
Minister Clark, what a remarkable honor it is to meet you.
So, this is one of the guys who runs the colony, huh? Small room for a big shot.
If this is about another aetherwave clip or radio spot, you may kindly fuck off, as the parlance goes. I'm not doing any more. Slowly and loudly, Aloysius, that's the only way these morons understand anything. I said, you may tell Charles to go fuck himself.
Who's Charles?
Then you're not part of Rockwell's PR team. That means you're a dissident? A real live dissident? But what are you doing here? And how did you get in? My friend, the slightest demonstration of independent thought or action renders one a dissident in the board's rather expansive definition of the term.
What?
Which is why I'm dying to know what brought you here. Drugs, of course. What else? Why did I get my hopes up? Back to idiot speak. I don't have any drugs. You should try a vending machine or a purveyor of curative goods.
I don't know if our chemicals are here, but this guy is definitely not.
Will that be all, then? Oh dear, I don't think I can say this any more slowly. Unless... Of course! It's Rockwell again, who else? And I thought he was only holding me here to keep me out of the way. Chairman Rockwell. He's kept me under house arrest for years. I've long suspected him of transacting business in my name, but this proves it.
Yeah, sure. It's always someone else who ordered the hookers and energizing ointment.
Please, this is important. Whatever it is that brought you here, Rockwell's the one behind it. How should I know? I've been under house arrest for years. But there is a way to find out.
I don't know, you have
and
internet
perhaps
or
to set
television?
things right. Whatever Rockwell's doing, he'll be doing it from the HHC headquarters. Your best lead is to look for details in his office.
Captain, we must investigate Rockwell. An injustice like this cannot go unchecked.
Indeed, it cannot. I can't overstate the urgency of the matter.
We really gonna do this? Getting involved is a messy business, and it rarely pays.
This is about more than bits. This is about the survival of the colony. If you don't help, who will? Why, this is starting to sound like an issue of Dissident Hunter. We're discussing industrial espionage, legal redress, the possible salvation of Halcyon. Is this not exhilarating?
I don't know.
Also,
It is?
this is the longest conversation I've had with someone else in quite some time. Via the Acropolis District, of course. That's where the most important corporate and government facilities are. But only board employees are allowed into the district. There's a heavily guarded checkpoint just down the street.
So pew pew?
Might be a route through the maintenance tunnels, but I'm afraid I don't know specifics. Most people avoid the area for obvious reasons.
Why?
When you reach the HHC building, this access card should get you up to the executive suites, where the chairman's office and what used to be my office are. The board's lackeys are none too bright. I simply claimed I'd lost it and hid it somewhere no one would think to look. I merely hid it in a book. No one reads anything longer than a few pages around here.
Obviously, the chairman surrounds himself with the cream of Byzantium's elite.
There are a few advantages to dealing with imbeciles. Wait! Rockwell has one of the only terminals capable of transmitting to the Earthbound message drone. This is our chance. Please, take this and transmit it from his office. Rockwell hasn't given me any messages from Earth for years. He's desperate to keep me out of contact with the Earth Directorate. But they need to know what's happening here. What isn't on it is the real question. I've gathered meeting minutes, internal messages, sustainability reports, and more, all exposing the corruption and mismanagement plaguing Halcyon. Once the rest of the Earth Directorate sees it, they'll have to send help.
Or maybe they are
Putting
corrupt
faith
as
in
fuck.
the
I mean,
inherent goodness of mankind.
The Earth
I
Directorate is
mean-
our best hope. Even Rockwell's resources are no match.
you don't
And
need
it
to
is
be in a
hardly in their
space to be a
interest to let
corrupt
Halcyon
politician,
crash.
right? I mean, we don't live on a space here on Earth, and politicians are shit.
Depending on the nature of their response, months at least, perhaps years. Organizing and sending personnel all the way out here is no mean feat. And now I entrust it to you. Good luck.
Hey, there's an exit behind you. What? Why? Ow! What are you doing? Stop screaming. Holy crap.
You must... Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you just see the stench of impropriety radiating off of him?
For the last time. Access to...
How splendid. Another rung leech wandering through the streets of Byzantium.
Who is this bitch?
Why, just this morning I thought to myself, as lovely as the gardens are, what they really need is more greasy vagrants frolicking through them. And here you are, frolicking. Admittedly. Now if only you could gracefully take a shower, preferably in whatever hovel you came from. Honestly, what is the board thinking letting so many of your ilk into the city proper? It's madness. I earned my place here, just like everyone else. My grandfather was the CIO at Tile, you see. I just told you. My grandfather made millions of bits as CIO, and I earned them from him. Of course it is. Wealth is the most visible, objective measure of success. And success isn't given to you, it's earned. My grandfather taught me that. If you have wealth, you're successful, and if you're successful, you must have earned it. Honestly, it's a simple concept. Chief Idea Officer. He came up with all the best ideas for their products. You know the font they use for Stogie Slims? That was him. Well, he described the idea of it to their font development team, then picked it from a list of choices, but that's basically the same thing. It was a very long list. Let's see. He picked the colors they included in rainbow chips. No one else wanted purple, but he insisted. Everyone loves the purple ones. And you know how the Cosmic Smokes logo has an eye in the middle of a heptagon? He said that one came to him in a dream. He was a true visionary, so far ahead of his time.
What the actual fuck?
You're welcome. Now, do we have any further business, or are you just here for the repartee? What's wrong? It erodes the very pillars of our society. Merit, decorum, personal hygiene. This
You live
city is meant
dirty
for
as
us,
fuck.
the system's finest. We earned its luxuries. But now we are overrun with the unworthy and the ungrateful, and this early retirement nonsense is making it even worse. The worst thing to happen to Halcyon. A contest that gives even the lowliest to most inefficient workers a chance to live in Byzantium. By simply winning a lottery, those early retirees get an exclusive district of Byzantium to themselves. No one else is even allowed to go there. Tell me, how is that fair? Only if I win it. It's not right. I
What?
deserve to see any district I please. Why, if it weren't guarded, I'd... You know, you look like you've been shot at before. What say I hire you to investigate this travesty, and you get paid to do so?
She's got a point. We're probably gonna get shot at anyway. Might as well make a few bits.
Yes. Listen to your... What is that person's job exactly? Are they your secretary? Personal masseuse? Or do you just keep them around as a mobile armrest? Well, it doesn't matter. What's important is that you think this is a fabulous arrangement, and you'd be thrilled to lend me your services. Aren't you? Fantastic. Consider yourself employed, vagrant. I hear the chosen retirees all enter the retirement district via the port landing pad, but it's completely locked down. You'd never get in that way. Unless, of course, you had a wealthy, beautiful benefactor of impeccable social pedigree, which you do. How fortunate for you. These codes will get you past the lockdown. Oh, and don't worry about subtlety. I don't care how you deal with security, just correct this injustice at all costs. The same way anyone gets anything here, of course. I made friends with the right people. Bits might earn you a place in Byzantium, but that means everyone here has little need for more of them. For favors like this, you need to spend... let's call it social capital.
But it's like certain country. I know where's that. That's the place where I wasn't able to get in when I got into the planet. Over here.
That's the last of them.
No, I'm the last of them.
Or are we getting more and more retired recently?
Not just you. Felt like a damn factory worker these last few months. Oh well. Nothing.
Bye.
Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center.
Where the fuck am I?
You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7. Some assembly required. 24/7 furniture is not responsible for any injuries, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occur during the assembly process. After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails
Stop.
you.
Ready.
Although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more.
Before the beginning of your new life in Byzantium, where safety regulations require you to consent to the following. You hereinafter referred to as the employee consent to the rules and regulations of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. Hereinafter referred to as the center. The employee confirms that they have read and understand the rules of the center as written in Article 3, Section 5, Clause 27 of the Early Retirement Welcome Packet. The employee also confirmed that they received this packet en route to the center. Lies? In the unlikely event of injury, death, or the loss of a personal items, the employee assumes all liability for blah 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 blah. I don't understand. This is trash. I'm going to be slaved into something for sure. Hey! Wait. Where's my friend? Where are my friends?
Check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process.
They are here.
At the end of the hall and leave your troubles behind. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living the high life in your own private district in Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture's deluxe Falscowood collection.
What the actual fuck is this
Some
place?
assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible
There's a
for
leg
injuries,
there,
psychological
or
damage, or
no.
divorce litigations that occurred during the assembly
Where the
process.
freak am I?
After you get settled in, you'll have the chance to explore your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the bar and enjoy an ice-cold Zero-G Brew by Spacer's Choice.
Shit.
Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings
Oh
Corporation.
fuck, it's full of
You won't
freaking
have to spend a
robots.
So relax, grab a refreshment from one of our vending machines, and enjoy our specially constructed welcome center. While you're here, be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator in the hall. Today is the first day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations.
Holy fuck, destroyed it.
Corporation's early retirement. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days living
What
in
is
the
this
Highlands
place?
in your own private district in Byzantium.
Oh fudge!
When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse, furnished exclusively by 24/7 Furniture and luxury Falscowood collection. Some assembly required. 24/7 Furniture is not responsible for any injury, psychological damage, or divorce litigations that occurred during the assembly process. After you get settled in,
What
you'll
is
have the
going
chance to
on in this
explore
place?
your new home. Why not go for a bite at one of our many restaurants, like CNP's Blazing Borscht Barbecue or Rizzo's All-You-Can-Crunch Cereal Buffet? Or maybe you'd like to head to the
How
bar
can I
and enjoy an
make
ice-cold
that boy
Zero-G
shut
Brew
up?
by Spacer's Choice. Zero-G Brew, an ale that's good for what ails you, although in the early retirement district, nothing will. All this and more will be complimentary for the entirety of your stay, courtesy of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation. You won't have to spend...
What kind of degenerate? Why is there so many people here? What are they doing to the people here?
And enjoy our
Why they
specially
send people
constructed
here
welcome
to
center.
begin with? What
While
is
you're
going
here,
on?
Be sure to check out the displays for some fun facts about the early retirement program and selection process. Then, once you're ready, enter the elevator at the end of the hall and leave your...
Thank you. He shut up. I would like to formally request a refund on my new TNL shock cannon. You advertise it as the most reliable tool for disabling rude and disobedient automechanicals, but if you load it with an energy cell that is covered in your own blood, it misfires. I've used TNL weapons exclusively for 7 years, but if this matter is not resolved, then you'll have lost another customer. You will also have lost another customer if I die, so you better hope I can get this blood back into my body.
Troubles behind.
Oh no, he's back
Today
to
is the
talk
first
again.
day of the rest of your life. Today is the first day of your early retirement. Congratulations. Welcome to the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Early Retirement Center. You, the lucky few, have been selected to spend the rest of your days
Dude,
living
shut
the
up
high life
already.
in your own private district in
Please.
Byzantium. When you arrive, you'll be whisked away to your very own luxury penthouse.
What I'm going to do in the maintenance tunnels?
System of security, but
Where am I? Holy shit, thank God I'm not fighting all these bastards.
reminder, please pay your gravesite fees. Investing process so that action is not otherwise centralized.
Nicely.
What do you think you're doing? This worker is entirely wrong.
Incoming.
What? Stop! Ow! Why they had to attack me? I wasn't doing anything illegal. I was just taking this stuff. That's not illegal, right? Where the actual fuck am I?
Unexpected.
Take your
Fine hit, Captain.
Process system. Sweep.
Incoming, Captain.
Can you move?
Resetting threat.
All right.
I'm killing all the fucking robots over here.
Returning to normal protocol.
Understood. I'll keep my head down.
Who? Who the fuck is Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez? What is this shit? Move! Thank you.
Unexpected. Sweep.
Their mistake.
Nice hit! Everyone all right?
Why there are bedrooms here? And showers.
Handled beautifully.
What is that creature? What a freak is that? How that shit is cute, Namai? A chuba is cute. This is not near a chuba. This is not on chuba levels of cuteness. That's a monster, a terrible and disgusting creature.
Great work.
I never
Where the fuck am I?
the desk job.
Oh shit.
Well, move along. I better take a look.
Oh, there. That's one right there. Can't you? I must admit, I'm getting a certain thrill out of our little arrangement. If this goes well, perhaps I'll start hiring wandering delinquents to handle all of my affairs. It is going well. I knew it. I just knew it. What a disaster. Did you get a good look around? What was it like? Truly? Why, that's the most beautiful thing I've ever heard. I can't believe they kept this from us. From me. The nerve. The audacity. Here, take your payment. I have to fetch my things. I don't care what I have to do. They'll give me luxury or give me death.
Well, they are probably
Her words.
I will give her that second. Bye. Thank you for paying me. For me to send you to your death. How do I get to the maintenance tunnels? There must be a way. I mean, wait a second. Are those maintenance tunnels? No, they are not. Okay, let's see. Wait a second. The fuck is that?
Sorry, I shouldn't talk. Not without signing a waiver.
Why? What is this weird shit? Why it only activates there? Let's use this!
Nicely done.
Why they have names? They have fucking names. Lord Reginald Kim III. Are you alive? I don't think so. I think it's a quest. But I don't know where or when I'm getting it.
Oh,
I think
what are you doing here? Nothing. Nothing. Why? Does it... Laws, I knew it! You got me. I'm caught, aren't I? I work in the lab at the Ministry of Accuracy and Morale. Some of my sprats went missing, but it's not my fault, okay? Maybe I let them out more often than regulations allow, but they need to stretch their little legs. And so what if I occasionally forgot to latch their cage? Everyone gets a little distracted now and then. They escaped, and before I could coax them back, they'd made their way to the maintenance tunnels. Even if I did dare go down there, they're among all the common sewer sprats and exterminator mechanicals. Really? In that case, take this collection crate. 6 of my little ones are down there, but don't worry, you can easily tell them apart from common sewer sprats. They have intelligent eyes, an agreeable yet reserved demeanor, and a fondness for hiding. Also, they're white rather than green. Please, do take care, and do mind the exterminator mechanicals. If the worst should happen to my little darlings, well, I still want their bodies. For science, of course. Well, to maintain things, of course. Like big, humming machine things with gears.
You're stupid.
And pipes. Water pipes. Air pipes. All sorts of pipes. That's why they connect the city from the Acropolis district to here. Something else? To deal with the sewer sprats, of course. They're quite the nuisance. Therefore, my, research.
What kind of research?
Oh, very well. It's true. I do run studies on them at the lab, but I also have a special connection with them. See, I'm an enormous fan of all my colonists. The early seasons, before the plotlines got tacky. You must have seen the classic episodes. Well, I name all my sprats after my favorite characters. That way, their stories can live on in rodent form. So you see, it's imperative that I get them all back. Not just names, they all have backstories.
Yeah, shit, just tell me.
There's Lord Reginald Kim III, Lady Philippa Farnsworth, Vonda von Vermington, Haroon Greenlee, Iskander Emmanuel Sanchez, and Evelyn Ensley Okoye.
Kill me now.
Ah, she's the chief executive of Farnsworth Incorporated and a fearless captain of industry. He's a mercurial shareholder. They're in a rather tumultuous marriage contract. She's an ambitious shareholder in Farnsworth Incorporated who wants more than stock. Or does she? It's difficult to tell what exactly she's after, but she is trying to seduce both Lord Reginald and Lady Philippa. So is everyone. Haroon is a mysterious young man with amnesia. His backstory's still a work in progress. Iskander is Lady Philippa's trusty assistant. He's trying to seduce Vonda. She's a member of Farnsworth Incorporated's regulatory board. A wise woman with a sharp tongue and a heart of gold. Something else? I still am.
What was
After
that
all, I'm a
sound?
person of very little influence and only middling prospects. No one does favors for free. But I
Someone
must
is
say,
killing
I'm
someone.
far too distressed to think critically about your suspiciously kind offer.
Okay, let's pick them all. Nah. Okay, there's one here. I can't see them all. Okay, there's one on the other side of the fucking place. There's one here. Oh, come over here, you bitch. Got you. I didn't got you. Okay, I got you. Come over here. Creature. I don't know, are they alive or they are freaking dead? I think they are dead. Oh, fudge. I killed one of them.
Any luck finding my sprat? Truly? Why, this is marvelous! Oh, dear, it looks like some of my darlings have suffered violent misfortune. Nevertheless, it's good to have them back. Thank you for your help. I'm afraid I can't spare much, but I hope you'll accept this. Now, I've got to get back to the lab before my supervisor logs my absence.
I'll sue every technician and employee who's ever touched this damned device. Don't they know who I am? This is all so very beneath me.
Parcel service. What is this?
You got nimble fingers, Captain.
Inside, you fuckers. Close the door. There's it. Why is this shit here?
Nice and easy.
Hello, sir. How are you? Where the fuck am I? Where am I? Why is the guard doing anything? Okay. Where the fuck am I? What is this, a hotel?
Just act like we belong.
What? Oh, it's in the freaking 3rd floor. Maybe I need to talk to you.
Welcome to the official headquarters of the Halcyon Holdings Corporation Board. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo, a subsidiary of Colway Pharmaceuticals. Today's greeting is brought to you by Auntie Cleo.
Do we really
Jesus
need all this
Christ.
security? I have to go through 3 checkpoints just to take a bathroom break.
Can't be too careful.
How do I go up there? That's cool, see?
State your business. Please step away. This entry is for high priority HHC business only. Huh. I didn't realize we were still using those iridescent stickers. But this looks right. I'll just need you to register your weapons with a revised request to carry 32B form. Each weapon will need a separate form.
What are you kind of...
It's procedure. Now, let's see. Damn it. When did I run out of forms? I was going to suggest that myself. Look, you don't have time to wait on new forms, and I can't afford the citations for impeding HAC business. So I'm going to save us both some trouble and waive your forms. Just know there are a bunch of guards upstairs, and they're all high on dervish mist and low on patience. So try anything funny, and they'll paint the walls with your guts.
No, if I paint the walls with their guts first. Fuck you, you're looking at me. What? That was fast. What happened to the 2nd floor?
I understand you're Maverick Johnston's new star. Well done. Personal assistant to Adjutant Akande and Chairman Rockwell. I'm also responsible for organizing the adjutant's stationery, which is more of a hobby. Ah. Oh, you were being serious. I'm obliged to inform you that Chairman Rockwell is unavailable for an indeterminate duration. Will there be anything else? Excuse me, just a moment. Is there something I can do for you? I beg your pardon, Minister Clark's former office is currently closed to solicitors. What? Oh dear. Thank you for reminding me. I can't stand the thought of someone else's hands touching my custom letterheads.
What?
Just goes to show you never really see your hometown until you travel with a visitor. Oh, fudge.
Good afternoon. I'm Chairman Rockwell, and I'm here to address a serious issue facing us. As you all know, our colony has been successful beyond our wildest dreams. Unfortunately, we've recently discovered that our food supply will not be able to sustain Halcyon's population in the long term. Everyone will die. Everyone will slowly stop living from malnutrition. But we're doing it together, and that's what matters. I fucking swear, if someone doesn't give me something to read that will placate the masses soon, all of you will find yourselves violently unemployed. But I can assure you there's nothing to fear. We've got a solution. It's called the Lifetime Employment Program. We will freeze most of the colony to preserve resources, while the best and brightest of Byzantium continue living in prosperity. Look, you idiots! How many times do I have to tell you we can't say shit like that? Fire whoever wrote this! While Halcyon's brightest minds solve the problem of our nutritional shortage, the rest of the colony will be placed in suspended animation. Individuals will be revived on a rotating basis, so that every Halcyonite can be part of the important work of saving our colony. By testing paperweights. Sorry, couldn't resist. Let's go again. And someday, in the not-too-distant future when we've solved this crisis, we'll all be back together again working for the good of Halcyon. Until then, the board shall provide for the deserving just as it always has. So, obey your supervisors, take your vitamins, follow your corporate-mandated grooming rituals, and rest assured with the board on your side, there is nothing to worry about.
Ah, that was good. Holy crap, why I cannot open this when I am opening that? Okay, let's upgrade our lockpick. There's nothing that can upgrade our lockpick here. Everything is about solo. Mm. This can work. But I don't even use that. Who cares? Oh, nice. More health, less threat. Let's give you more health. Why are you looking at me like that? Okay. Thank you, thank you. Bye. Now who I need to talk to? Shit. How do I get inside this stupid place? Oh, like that. Okay.
I think I'm gonna start taking my lunches out in the city. That woman from downstairs is still in the cafeteria.
That scientist? The one who's been hounding the clerks? Ooh, gives me the shudders, too.
They're all pretty unpleasant.
Best not to ask. Remember that one called Emily?
What the fuck? This is what human resources do? Like, receive complaints of someone else eating the cake of... eating the dessert of the other? Bathroom. Steel.
Hey, did Tillman get transferred or something?
That's right. You weren't here when it happened. Some UDL officers took him into custody.
Oh, law. What did they take him for?
UDL's been questioning anybody with possible connections to Phineas Wells. And, well, Tillman designed all those wanted posters.
So UDL's interrogating Tillman? Ugh, that's disgusting. Can't believe I had lunch with the guy.
Who the fuck is Tillman? Holy shit, this place is huge.
Not so fast. The Ministry of Accuracy and Morale is off limits to everyone without X-36 level clearance.
It's okay. I'm a doctor.
I don't care if you're a brain surgeon. If you don't work here, or for Chairman Rockwell himself, you're not getting in.
Worth a try. You'd be surprised how often that works.
Like I said, X-36 clearance only beyond this point. I don't know how you got that, but I still don't know you. and I don't have any new clearances on the list. Keep your shoulders up.
Oh, where I'm going? I think I made it past beyond the guards, but I don't know if this is work. This is going to work. Oh my freaking god. This is no fun. Holy fudge, that's super far away. Animal testing. Hey, that's my friend.
My mysterious Sprat Savior. What an unexpected surprise. But what are you doing here? On the other side of the lab? Why, that requires a top-level clearance. After all, we're running low on the stuff. In that case, take this keycard. It'll get you into the hibernation lab where the remaining dimethyl sulfoxide is.
Something's not right. Hey, I saw that!
Okay.
Hold it right. No visitors allowed, citizen. I'm going to need to see some identification. Sure. I've heard that one before. Oh, stop. Stop. I don't want to hear anymore. Just don't let me catch you again without your ID, okay?
Test subjects. Why they have people as test subjects here? Oh yeah. I don't know what is this. Come over here, you idiot.
What was that? What is that?
Don't hurt me! Prisoner! I'm sorry!
I hope my friend Giles Molina is not dead. He's my friend. Where the fuck is the gas? Oops. I mean, they were going to be friends or something, right? It's not my fault. Let's get out of here. What is going on?
Don't hurt me! I don't want to die! I think I soiled myself.
Okay.
Can I get rid of those frenzy subjects? I don't want it to be around.
They got the jump on us. Stay right on.
Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Show him how it's done. Got another fighting me.
Where are these fuckers? A huge ton of scientists. Hey, how do I get to that place again?
Lawbreaker, this area is for. When you put it.
Where does this elevator go? Oh, wait a second. This goes further down. Where the fuck am I? What? Okay, let's get out of here. We're back. Hello. Bye. Okay, I need to go with the scientist again. The crazy scientist. Okay. Let's level up everyone. Yeah, everyone should get more HP. More HP sounds like something useful for everyone. Wait, this is not okay. Yeah, it is. It is. Huh. Ugh. Let's go do
If you don't
this.
mind my saying, you have a message from Adjutant Sophia Akande.
Who the fuck is that?
No one ever looks quite the same in person as they do in my reports. And my reports of you have been exceptionally thorough. You've had quite a career. I think you're being modest. I've been keeping up with you ever since Emerald Vale. Now that was an interesting piece of work. A rundown backwater, barely worth the ink on a map. Until you showed up. You walked through Edgewater and in your wake transformed it from a loyal company town to a haven for dissidents. I'm actually a little impressed. All this happened because some mysterious stranger fell out of the sky. Not always. For the longest time, I could never be sure if you were on our side or against us. You should be back on the Hope, frozen in a hibernation chamber. Yet here you are, flying about in a stolen ship, leaving a trail of paperwork in your wake. The board doesn't know what to make of you. But I do. I've seen your potential. There's so much we can do for this colony.
I think about it.
You have something I want. I'd like to negotiate. Phineas Wells is wanted by the board. I want to convince you to turn him in to us.
I will think about it.
He has a litany of charges against him. Vandalism, illegal experimentation, sedition. I could go on. Wells is a dangerous madman. His plan is going to endanger everyone in Halcyon. He's an obsessive psychopath. And he's using you. You're in contact with Wells. I want you to send us a tracing signal from his communication terminal. You are making a serious mistake.
Adjutant Akande's call has been terminated. Will there be anything else, Captain? We've arrived at Phineas's orbital lab.
should be grateful, Phineas. I didn't sell your ass. But I don't know why I have this feeling, Bubbles. I have this feeling that they're going to find you anyway. Alright?
I've kept myself busy in your absence, optimized my formula. I'm now confident I can revive the remaining colonists. All I need now is the dimethyl sulfoxide. I'll take as much as you can give me. What? Oh, yes, well, that's obvious. Anyone with 2 working labs can see this colony's slouching toward oblivion. Why do you think we've been doing all this? I revived you to help me save Halcyon from annihilation. Hold on. Let me see if I understand this correctly. You're saying that Halcyon's on the brink of total collapse? And the chairman's plan to save all of us is to save himself? I always knew Halcyon was heading toward a systems collapse, but I never imagined we were already there. The board made this crisis, and now they want to solve it by freezing the rest of us? That's not a plan. That's a goddamn escape clause.
Yep.
That makes 2 things we don't have. Time and chemicals to revive the other settlers. None of this was supposed to happen. I was supposed to revive the Hope's colonists. We were supposed to have enough time to solve the problem before we all starved. Human test subjects? Oh, that's grotesque. That's unthinkable. That's exactly what I'd expect out of the board. Thank you. You've brought me enough chemicals to get started, at least. I'm just sorry they came at the cost of human lives. Those poor people, they must have died in agony. What exactly was the board trying to accomplish? You say the board's trying to freeze their subjects over and over again without inflicting permanent damage? Well, they're nowhere close to solving that problem. I'll tell you this much. The board scientists are hopelessly lost. After years of fruitless experimentation, they've made exactly 0 progress. Yes, I bet they did. The board scientists are more worried about pleasing their superiors than making real advancements. We're out of time. We're out of chemicals. We may very well be out of options. If the board has their way, we're all going to be spending the rest of our lives frozen in stasis. Do you realize what this means for the Hope? For your fellow colonists? The board's going to kill them all. Toss them out into space, just to make room in their hibernation chambers. No, it wasn't. We have, well, let's see, we have at least some of the chemicals. We have your ship, and we have you. That has to count for something. Do you know what's waiting for us on the Hope? Scientists, engineers, artists, the brightest minds Earth ever sent us, uncorrupted by the board. The board's going to dispose of them all and transform the Hope into a prison for the rest of us. They're likely on their way to the Hope as we speak. We need to get to those colonists before the board. I have enough chemicals to start reviving a few of them, but no easy way to get them off the Hope. Merciful gibbering law, you're a genius!
I am, of course.
We bring the Hope to us. Skip the entire ship across the distance of colony space, right next to my lab. Yes, exactly. You're a step ahead of me, but I perceive the shape of your plan. If we link up the Hope to the Unreliable, then use your navigational computer to calculate a reasonably safe vector, we can skip the entire colony ship into the rings of Terra 2.
I've got a healthy disregard for personal safety, but this sounds crazy, even to me.
Your instincts are correct. By any reasonable definition of sanity, this plan is crazy. Isn't it wonderful?
Experimental methods for killing noxious life forms are not covered under this unit's limited liability agreement.
Well said, whatever you are.
It's my robot.
You'll need to
It's
switch
called...
on the Hope's auxiliary power using the Unreliable.
I don't remember.
Then
Max?
head to the bridge.
No, it's not
Your
Max.
navigational computer, Ada, should be able to activate the Hope skip drive. Once you've skipped the Hope next to my lab, I'll have
Sam.
easy access
It's
to
called
the frozen
Sam.
colonists. I can start reviving them immediately. Certainly. How can I help? Skip drives were never designed to be used within a system, but I skipped my ship across Halcyon when I rescued you, and that turned out fine, mostly. That is, I ruined my ship and nearly killed myself in the process, but the maneuver was well within acceptable margins of risk. You'll be fine. You'll be fine. Unlikely. The Hope is as massive as the Groundbreaker, but compared to the rings of Terra 2, positively minuscule. The board might notice, possibly, depending on the position of their heads relative to the depth of their collective posteriors. It wouldn't surprise me. When I pulled you out of the Hope, the board nearly intercepted me. I expect they stepped up security since my little act of larceny. I know you're wondering why I'm doing all this. Why I believe the people on the Hope are the answer to the colony's problems. The Hope is carrying some of humanity's most brilliant thinkers, scientists, engineers, experts in their field. If we work together, we can still find a way to save Halcyon. The board would have us believe Halcyon is beyond saving. I choose to believe otherwise. If there's even the slightest chance we can save Halcyon from oblivion, then we have to take it. Certainly.
So, sneak onto a lost colony ship and skip it across the system. What could go wrong?
Nothing. It's all fine. I think. I'm going to lose my ship. I don't want to lose my ship. Wait, what's that other ship? Can I get that other ship? But I want to lose Ada. Ada.
I definitely won that round.
So now where are we supposed to go? To the Hope. Why I cannot go to these places? Typhon. Yo, let's save here. And I think that's going to be it. Okay. Let's finish before going to save those guys. Before going to the hub. I think that's the best thing to do. And before leaving, of course, let me share with you chubas. Some chubas. No, shh. Shh. Jesus Christ. Okay, first on the list. Opeta did. Well, YouTube most of the time is hard to follow all the people I follow on YouTube, so I have to be lucky to find people on YouTube. And the worst thing is that even if I am lucky, which most of the time I'm not, there is I don't know, 15 hours difference or something like that. That's more than half a day. So yeah, it's complicated. Okay, first Chun-Chan, she's playing Kingdom Hearts 3. Then Kima-san, the Mama Bituba, she's playing Doomsday B something. It's a phone game, I think, but she loves that game for sure. She really loves that game. Then Mutama-chan, my friendo de Kato, she is playing The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. Let me check who else is streaming. Oh, yeah. Okay, that's a lot. I just hope YouTube doesn't punish me. Gaburi-san, the crocodile girl, she's doing Ring Fit Adventure, so she's trying to get fit, which is good. Pun-chan, the super cute bear VTuber, she's streaming Animal Crossing's New Horizons. Then Ringo-chan, the cute apple, she's... oh, Jesus Christ. She's playing Tokimeki Memorial Girls Side 3rd story. Run over there, she's been streaming for 2 hours already. And I hope she gets more people on her chat. Then Bear-chan, the bear, another bear VTuber, she's playing at Apex Legends. Then Clara-chan, Kurada-chan, yeah, YouTube is about to punish me, is playing Uma Musume, the game about horses. And last but not least, Yayoi Tsukino-san, and she's playing nothing, she's just talking, I think. So if you want to talk, go ahead. That's it. That's going to be it for tonight, guys. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Now, horses, girl horses that run in a track. It looks fun at least. Anyway, go to, yeah, Ringo-chan deserves, all of them deserves it, but Ringo-chan is there, and she deserves it a lot. Anyway, thank you for coming. I hope you enjoyed the stream, and we will see each other tomorrow on Kenna Bridge of the Spirits. And that's going to be it. Bye.